discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things take time. Yung sasabihin nyo na ngayon lang yan, unprecedented. Hello, you're talking to a guy who's been investing for 40 years. I've been there, I've done that.
This is the time when developers are saying, you know what, you want to buy a unit from me? Talk to me about terms. I'm open to almost anything.
I'm not an airline person, but I can think of a very simple reason. All the flights from Europe stop in Bangkok, stop in Kuala Lumpur, stop in Singapore. Why will they bother go to the Philippines?
Welcome to Investment Conference 2023, a gathering of brilliant minds and visionary leaders in the world of investment, the blockchain, stock market, real estate, and so much more. In this exclusive event, we had the privilege to hear from 15 remarkable speakers who had shared their insights, knowledge, and expertise. It's been 10 years since we co-founded Icon 2023 with Randall Chongson, and this one was something very special as it was the first conference that we did as the world started to reopen after the pandemic. Today, we bring you the essence of their wisdom, encapsulated in 15 of the most impactful lines from each speaker. What will we discuss in this video? The future of decentralized finance, investing in the stock market, a macroeconomic update on what's going on, insights on the real estate market, investing 101, the potential of emerging technologies, and so much more. The experts that we had in the event that's inspired, educated, and ready to seize new opportunities in this ever-evolving landscape of investments in blockchain.
We're gonna take a lot of sacrifices sa buhay natin eh. If you want to manage money well, if you want to save, you want to invest, you want to go into businesses, you want to buy properties, it means that you're not supposed to spend a lot of money today. It means that you have to make sacrifices. Diba? That's sacrifice today. And of course, nobody wants to make sacrifices. But we do because we need to. Now, ultimately, we're going to be rewarded.
So let me share with you risk management strategies. Number one, in terms of finances, di ba? Pwede ka namang mag-avoid eh. Ano gagawin ko? Hindi ako mangungutang. Mag-iingat ako para hindi ako mapunta dun sa ayaw kong kalagayan. I can reduce my risk by diversifying. Pwede din naman ako mag-risk transfer. Pwede ako kumuha ng insurance to cover the risk that I am anticipating.
Everything boils down to trying to learn from the past so that we can know about the future. So for most of us, and let me give you a little bit of something to think about. This is the Gordon dividend model. This is how to think of trying to select companies or investments that you might want to have. Okay, one of the things that is very important is cash is king.
So the keyword is correlation. Kailangan hinahanap natin, alam natin, ano yung correlation ng bawat asset sa isa't isa. So meron tayong tinatawag na positive correlation, meron tayong tinatawag na negative correlation, and yung mga no correlation at all. Some of the positive correlation na sinasabi natin would be stocks and commodities. When you say positive correlation, ito po yung pag yung isang asset is tumataas yung price, yung isang asset also tumataas din yung price niya. So, general rule, pag ang stock market is going up, yung commodity market natin is also going.
This is the end of the tulip bubble, tulip mania that we're seeing now for this iteration of our generation. True enough, from 20,000, 11,000, 10,000, then it went to somewhere around 3,000, some 3,000, it went below that level. And I felt validated. But there was one thing that was so interesting. It never went to zero. Bitcoin is just basically digital gold. Why is it digital gold? Because there will only be 21 million BTCs ever. Out of that 21 million, there's 2 million left. Meaning, the remaining 2 million that's left to be distributed becomes scarcer and scarcer and scarcer and scarcer.
And it took me 12 years to be able to pay my debt. So noong time na yun, I was always asking myself, paano ko yata mababayaran itong utang ko? So I did a lot of things, nag-insurance ako, nag-networking ako, anything na walang puhunan, I did the hustle to be able to pay off my debt. And, you know, sometimes when you're paying your debt, it takes you nung unang taon, sabi ko, sige, kaya ko yan, lalaban ako. But you also get depressed. you also get those experiences na nade-depress ka na parang ang tagal-tagal, ilang taon na, yung mga kaibigan ko umaangat na sa buhay, may mga kotse na, may mga bahay na. Ako, nagbabayad pa rin ako ng utang. No? And I just like to encourage everyone na there is hope. No? There is a promised land.
Compounding is truly the eighth wonder of the world, but you won't achieve it if you take your earnings and spend and you don't put in enough money to make more money. You cannot imagine how grateful I am if just one person in this entire hall goes home and saves money every single month.
So anyway, Axis were play to earn NFTs. There are NFTs that actually have functional, purposes or values. No? Why? Because technically we're talking about images, digitally created images that exist in the Web3 space, and everything is trackable on the ledger.
The Philippines has the smallest tourist arrivals last year because Thailand did not even brag. They just had 26 million tourists last year. I'm not an airline person, but I can think of a very simple reason. All the flights from Europe stopped in Bangkok, stopped in Kuala Lumpur, stopped in Singapore. Why will they bother go to the Philippines if they're going for the same beach? Diba? So kailangan mag-produce ka ng something different.
There's one less forward, one less attacker, and now your attackers are now defensive equity, low beta equity, and then you have government fixed income as even your attacker in this kind of environment. Because in deflation, if it's quad 4, on average, SPX or global equities go down by 20 to 30%. You don't want that. So you need to have government fixed income and they do positive returns.
So you have to know the cycles. When to be in stocks, when to be in crypto, when to be in property. But your ultimate benchmark, property. Property. Right? That's the ultimate benchmark because property will always go higher. Why? 100 million Filipinos will be 150 million in 15 years. They all want property.
A lot of the inquiries, they just need assurance. Uy, Carl, maganda ba talaga itong unit mo? Uy, Carl, mura ba talaga ito? Diba? Yung iba, uy, Carl, mura ba talaga ito? Kasi ang reply mo, sa tingin mo. We have to practice that para hindi tayo mag-trigger. Sir Carl, may bawas pa ba yan? Diba? Don't say, sige, bawasan mo ng kwarto. Don't say that. Kasi you have to prepare for those touch points. Be helpful at all times. Be helpful with your tenant, but also know your boundaries. Maraming nagkakaroon ng mga arguments in social media is because of managing expectations. Agree? So, you have to be honest to your tenant what you can provide and what you cannot.
Successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things take time. You don't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. In 1987 to 2003, that is 14 years. Nothing also happened. Yung sasabihin nyo na ngayon lang yan, unprecedented. Hello, you're talking to a guy who's been investing for 40 years. I've been there, I've done that. May economic recovery na, di ba? Open na yung ating merkado. Bumababa na inflation. Even this, watch out for this. Because the banks are telling you, invest short term. They're giving you a little more on the short term, but your long term is already getting down. Because you know why? They're expecting rates to go down. And you have to be wiser than that.
Lahat ng problema, lahat ng reklamo nyo, it's a business opportunity. The question is, are you willing to solve those problems? I tell that to my kids all the time. There's always problems. Solve those problems, you will earn. Like you start somewhere. Tulad nga ng sabi ng mga speakers natin. You start that small seed that you have and make that grow.
Some investors look at property as a hedge against inflation. And now that there's a bit of uncertainty, there's a bit of oversupply, there's difficulty in buying, and you're concerned about borrowing, this is the time when developers are saying, you know what, you want to buy a unit from me? Talk to me about terms. I'm open to almost anything. Forget all the standard, pick 1 to 12 payment terms. They're open to almost anything you are willing to do a deal for.
Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey to the Investment Conference 2023. We hope that these 15 impactful lines from our esteemed speakers have left an incredible impact on your mind and have fueled your passion for investing and exploring the vast potential of investing. Remember, knowledge is power, and the insights you've gained here can be the catalyst for your personal and financial growth. Embrace the lessons, seize the opportunities, and continue to expand your horizons in the dynamic world of investments and the blockchain. If you want to know more and dig in deeper, I also have different courses below about the stock market, the crypto market, and so much more. Check them out along with my books. Together, let's shape the future and create a world where innovation and prosperity go hand in hand. Thank you for being part of Investment Conference 2023.